issues.
We're here. That's okay. Okay, we are live.
Oh, sorry. Just going to take a
Hello. Okay, Celine is
hydration.
here, which is great, but we need to turn off her microphone. And let's see.
So excited.
Very excited. But I want to. Hi, everyone. We're just getting settled here. I just want to make sure that you see us as the full screen.
Yeah.
Celine, can you just chat in the chat box and let us know? Because we see you as the full screen. So we just want to make sure. Okay. So you see us as the full screen, which is great. You can see us both. Okay, zoomy zoom.
Everyone.
Exactly, we're learning. We're
zoom,
learning.
Zoom, zoom.
Exactly. Okay, let me learn.
Hydration here while we're waiting.
From last time, quitting all my apps. Celine, we're good. Okay. Hi. Okay, so I think we are here. Miriam, this will be our little window.
Okay, I love it.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Okay, so slowly we have our beautiful community joining us. So for everybody who joined us last time, welcome back. And for everybody who is here for the first time, welcome. We're so honored and excited to have you. Of course, this is Miriam G. I'm Steph G. And for anybody that is joining, please type in your questions into the chat. Make sure that you click all panelists and attendees for where you're putting your chat question. I will do my best to narrate and ask as Miriam is going through the masterclass, but Celine G is also a panelist, so Celine will be answering your questions, and we'll also be typing as Miriam speaks. So if you miss the name of something, we will have it in the chat. We will also, we're very well prepared after this masterclass. We will have a link with all of Miriam's recommendations, and we are excited and honored. If you wish to purchase anything after the class, we're going to curate beautiful samples based on today's class and what you are looking for. So I think we are ready to go. We have a beautiful amount of people here, and anybody joining us later on, welcome. And we are filming this. This is being recorded. So just like the last masterclass, we will post it to YouTube afterwards and you can rewatch it. So with that, I think we can get started, Miriam.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for inviting me back. I'm so excited. And as my granddaughter says, oh my Josh, this is how I'm going to start off each of my master classes because I am so excited. This one has a really nice twist to it because, as you can see, I'm full makeup. And this makeup went on early this morning, so it's kind of sad to take it off, but I do want to share my nighttime routine with you, which I'm really thrilled about. And I just want to go over a few things before we start. There'll be lots of tips and points and call outs of what I do. But I just want to say that I know it'll appear as a lot of steps, but I'm going to break everything down for you. And if I tell you it's 10 steps, it might not necessarily have to be done on one night. So when I do 10 steps, because I'm doing them for you right now, we can do masks twice a week or once a week. We can do an exfoliation once a week. And so it will appear that there are many steps, but we're going to walk it through together. And I am here to help you as I'm asking for you to help me. I really appreciate all your input after my last masterclass, and it really gave me a lot of confidence and encouragement that this is where I have to be. So I'm really, really thrilled. So I just want to just talk about a little bit about my skin, It's mature, so, and I'm very proud of it. I'm also very proud to share with you that this just didn't happen overnight. One of the things that I'm a big believer in, and I've always practiced it with my children, is I would say, you know, Olympians don't go to the Olympics overnight. It takes time, it takes commitment, consistency. It takes, you know, one day, 1 week, not doing what you wanted to plan, but you're right back at it. So I arrived here through dedication, mostly because I love skin and I love makeup and I love taking care of myself. And, you know, I'm traditionally a very good cleaner, so it would also apply to how I take care of my skin. And your skin is a reflection of how you are within. So if you're feeling really good, you want your skin to really feel good. And even when you're not feeling good, you still want your skin to feel good. So my skin is of a mature skin. When I say that my skin type, it started, I have to share this with you. I had very bad acneic skin when I was younger because I matured so quickly. It was so oily. I had acne, and you know, it drove me to create masks at home. I would beat an egg white and I would put it on my face with oatmeal or sometimes lemon, sometimes vinegar, just to dry out all that sebaceous oils. So I learned in a very, very young age how to start taking care of my skin. And of course, we weren't privy to all the things that we have now. So, you know, my skin was very, very oily. I had large pores. And through, you know, dedication and knowing the right products and also creating G Beauty, I was able to achieve my goals. You know, I planned for my goals and I have achieved them. So I'm very, very proud of that. Now it's normal. My skin type is normal, but my concerns is aging, pigmentation, discoloration, and as well as sensitivity. So for me, as I got older, I noticed that, you know, my skin is very, very sensitive. So it has 3 different areas that I have to always concentrate, and it's just not one cream. It's not just one serum. It's not just one mask. So it's really important that we all know what, you know, our skin type is and what are our goals, what's our conditions, and what do we want to achieve through, you know, what we're going to be doing with anything. So I just wanted to share that with you. And I'm going to also let you know when we're doing the steps, you know, what I look for and what I'm planning to achieve here. The other thing that I wanted to share with you is that I have extremely sensitive eyes. So cleaning, you know, the cleansing and taking care of my eyes are very, very important. The skin around here is a lot finer than the skin on your face. So I tend to keep this area very, very delicate. Your neck is a very delicate area of skin, and your hands. So I know everyone always says to, you know, apply the cream that you're using around your eyes, your neck, and your hands, but the skin is very different. It doesn't have any glands, so it tends to get dehydrated very, very quickly. And from there, I become very, very dry. So we're going to spend I'm going to spend more time about cleansing, and especially because we're wearing masks. And it's really important. I know that everybody says, oh, I hate washing my face, or I hate taking the steps and ensuring that my skin is really, really clean. But it's the one thing that is so, so important, because if you don't properly cleanse your skin, you'll have breakouts, you'll have blackheads. And I will tell you, from a mature standpoint, if you don't take care of your pores, what happens when you get older, your skin expands and it loosens the skin, and also it's not a great feeling to have, you know, large pores. And you really, really can control it, and we'll go through everything.
And to confirm, Miriam, this is your nighttime routine.
This is my nighttime routine. I'm so sorry. Yes.
No, that's okay. We will, in future, you will do a morning routine, but the focus of today is the evening.
Yeah. And there are many steps to the evening routine, and we're going to go over it. You know, we're going to cover it, but we can come back. I mean, I plan to be coming back a lot. So, and we can come back and really focus on the eyes, or we can really focus on, you know, the T-zone or my neck and, you know, the chest. So, I kind of sad about taking off my makeup right now, but
someone is asking about your makeup look, so we'll take all the notes later and
sure,
we'll post it on
sure,
Instagram.
sure. So we're going to go through 3 steps. This is nice looking makeup, very pretty makeup. And then we're going to go into the next step where I'm kind of look like a joker, but I also like to joke, but you'll see the makeup is like whoop, a little scary looking. And the final stage will be a very clean, glowy. I love an oily look. It's who I am. I'm not going to apologize for it. I just love to have that sort of oily, glowy feel to my skin. So, and it all the steps that I'm talking about has brought me to where I am right now, and I'm very proud of my skin, and it's a very matured skin, but I'm so proud of it because I've dedicated my life to it. Okay, so we're going to start. What I'm also going to let you know is that I'm not going to talk a lot about the ingredients because we do have it all on our website. Sorry. Our website is extremely comprehensive, and it will really explain all the ingredients and how to use the products, as well as I really encourage everyone to book a virtual consultation. It's complimentary, it's a one-on-one, and it will allow you the time with the provider, both in skincare and makeup, to walk you through your steps and also make very, very strong recommendations to add to. You know, it's important, everybody I know has a lot of products, but it's important to add to what you're doing to your routine in order to get the results. Okay, we're ready? I'm ready. Okay, love it, love it. So as I said, my eyes are extremely sensitive. So as soon as I come home, I do take off my eye makeup because I just want to be able to get them clean, and so that I can, I also use drops, to be quite honest. So they're great drops. They help my eyes, but they make the skin around my eyes a little dehydrated. So I'm constantly feeding hydration to my eyes. So I'm going to start off. I like to use our oil cleanser, the GBD oil cleanser. It has jojoba oil in it. And everybody knows that we produce jojoba oil on our own. So, you know, having it topically, it gets excited because it says, oh, there's my friend, jojoba oil. We can hang out together. Many times I will use, depending if I'm not wearing mascara, if I'm wearing eyeshadow, I will use our dual eye makeup remover, which is amazing because it has glycerin in it. So it really softens the skin and also softens the lashes. A lot of times what I'll do is in treatment, I will put on our new lash, which I'm going to speak to you about in a moment, but I do take a little spoolie and I put some on the spoolie and I do condition my lashes because of the glycerin. It's not a growth serum, it really does condition the lashes.
You're in great company because many people have sensitive eyes that are watching right now. So
we're
going to definitely talk about, you'll talk about that, and we'll highlight why you've chosen these products.
Absolutely.
And what maybe we can avoid.
Absolutely. I've really tested these out before we, you know, we named it our number one recommendations because of the sensitivity of my eyes. And as I explained, I have to put drops in my eyes several times a day. So I'm very aware of what I can and cannot put on my eyes. I just want to show you before I take it off. I've been using New Lash. Can everyone see that? And I've been using it now for 3 months. I cannot get over, do you see?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Get over the length of my lashes. It is insane. And I have tried many lash enhancers or lash serums, and this is the best. I unfortunately cannot wear false lashes, so I really have to take care of my own lashes, and the results are just phenomenal. So it's a New Lash that I use on my lashes every night, and I also use the New Brow. There we go. So let me start. And as I said, for today, because I'm wearing mascara and I'm wearing shadow and I am on on film, so I just want to make sure that I'm not spending too much time removing my eye makeup. So I'm going to use, sometimes I do use the cotton pads, but today I'm going to use the G Beauty sponges. These are great. I know if you order sometimes on e-commerce, I think they're you get 5 for $5. They're amazing, and you can wash. I mean, I'm going to use it on my eyes, so I wouldn't reuse these, but on your face you can reuse it. So I'm going to submerge it in water so they look like this.
So they puff up.
They puff up.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And I'm going to take, sorry.
Yeah.
Need a little help there. I'm going to take our oil cleanser.
Just if you can show everyone,
Yes.
like, yeah, perfect. Thanks.
Okay. And I'm going to put it on one pad. You ready for the joker? And I like to wet my sponges, and I also like to wet my cotton pads, because when I put the solution on, it just helps, because my eyes are so sensitive, so it helps with less irritation of me rubbing it back and forth. And as I explained, this area is very delicate. It's very, the skin is very, very fine. And as we mature, it even gets finer. So I've always been the person that didn't pull or didn't sort of rub. I tend not to do that because I recognize that if anything you pull will stretch. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to rub it going down.
This is the oil cleanser.
This is the oil cleanser. So you can see it comes off very easily, and it does not irritate my skin at all, or my eyes. See that? I'm just going to go under here. I do a double cleanse on my eyes. Oh, I do a double cleanse on my face as well. Okay. I'll take the other side. And again, the oil cleanser. I love the smell of the oil cleanser. It smells so good. My nighttime routine is my favorite routine because I do get up very early in the morning to start work early. So I can't really take the time that I am at night. And just the oil cleanser scent puts me in the state of relaxation, because I know it's the end of the day, and that every moment I can treat as a really nice experience of relaxation. So there we go. It's coming off. Okay, perfect. So this one I would discard, but you still have another one. So I'll just put this over here. Perfect. So then what I do is, I'm going to show you something as a tip for during the day. Sorry, excuse me. Because we wear our masks, at lunchtime, what I do after lunch, I brush my teeth and I change my mask. But after I brush my teeth, I do use our clean sweep. Now, our clean sweep is a dual purpose. It hydrates because of it has aloe and also has jojoba oil. And it also exfoliates because it has enzymes. It's pineapple and papaya. So you're getting a dual action treatment here. And what I do is I use it during the day, but let's say at night, sorry. Yes, I'll be right back. I'm back. I missed you. At night, if you're tired, I would always do this for my daughters. I say, if you're tired, just take a wipe and wipe the day off and wipe the dirt. You need to wipe the day off. So I am today going to show you that I do, I would say maybe a triple cleanse, but today I'll show you a double cleanse. So this is like a full-size cloth. I have to show you this, and it stretches. It's amazing. So I'm going to take my makeup off, wipe it off. Because I also contour underneath my jawline, so I scratch my forehead. So as you can see, I'm taking off the makeup. And I'm just going to go over, I mean, I could not believe it when I tested it out that I could use this on my eyes. So in the event that, and it comes off, there's even more to come off. It's really important that if you wear mascara, you've got to clean your eyes so intensely because you do not want to get your tear ducts blocked. That is painful. Okay, there I am. Hello.
And if you do have lash extensions, we've had some questions. The oil cleanser you would not want to use, but the clean sweep you can.
You can,
use.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, perfect. I'm going to put that over there. So again, you can carry these with you to the office and you can, use it during the day. If you don't want to use the whole cloth, you can cut it and fold it back in, the other part. But it is truly one that will help you, because what happens, because you're wearing the mask all day, I like to change mine mid through the day. You do get that buildup and the bacteria, which will cause a lot of breakouts. And so it's just one way of you to be able to control it during the day. Okay, my next step is, and then I'll just show you what I do. I do take the oil cleanser again, and this is the part I love so much because of the smell. I'll put it all over my face and my neck. Because I wear a bronzer underneath my chin to contour, I love this smell. It just puts me in such a relaxed state of mind. And I will get my water. Use my sponges. I love these sponges. We use them in the treatment room too. Should I show you? It's amazing. It just amazes me what can come off after 2 cleans. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there we are.
No makeup.
Right, no makeup. Okay. What I'm just going to show you now, I'm just sort of gathering this all here. If I didn't use the oil cleanser, I would use, which I love because of the calming factor in it, and the rose de vie. Rose is a very healing flower, and it really does nourish the skin. Because as I said, I like that nourishing feeling. It has kept my skin, preventing it from getting dehydrated or dry. A lot of times people will say to me, my skin is dry, and I will, when I was able to, or through virtual consultations, I look at it and it's really dehydrated and not dry. So it's important to constantly be feeding nourishment to the skin. So this smells, it just smells really clean. And I just took a little pea size. And it's the Rose de Vie by Dr. Sabag, which I have been using for years. So everything really puts me in a very calming state of mind.
I think that also makes a difference when you do your skincare and your skin responds to that calmness.
Yes, so it's really important. It's really important. I do use 2 cleansers that I alternate. So it is the Rose de Vie. I'm just going to rinse. I'm going to take another sponge. And So what we have to keep in mind is that I really love what I do, and that's taking care of my skin, and that's taking care of your skin. So I practice at it all the time, and we, the G's, we road test everything for 6 months to a year before we put it on our shelves and before we give it the code of G Beauty approval. Okay, I will tell you, very clean.
Maybe you can just shed light on just double cleansing in general, like why you're using so many cleansers.
Okay, for me, as I said, I had very large pores, I had acneic skin, and I recognized at an early stage that unless I would keep it very, very clean, you know, debris would build up, bacteria, you know, and your pores would get very clogged. So I started the practice of really double cleansing my skin. And it's
like you always say, like sweeping the floor before you wash the floor.
Yeah, so that's
that's what we learned.
That's an oldie goldie. I would always say, you know, you have to sweep the floor before you wash it. And so for me, you know, the first time around is sweeping it, the second time around is washing it. And you can see like the beautiful, do you see that glow? Yeah. That's gorgeous. Is it okay if I compliment my skin?
Yeah,
okay, okay. And so it's important to get your makeup off. Also, with wearing the mask, the breathing, the bacteria that's in there, I really, really ask and highly recommend that you double cleanse, because there's no air going in, and it's just a build of a bacteria. So it's really important that we do double cleanse. I know everyone's saying, I don't have the time. If you don't have the time, then, you know, do the clean sweep and maybe one rinse, one wash, but it's important. And these are practices that is important to build the foundation so that we can achieve our goals. And, you know, as I said, I got to the Olympics by being a true dedicated Olympian. So I feel this is the Olympics. So let's move on to exfoliation. The Barbara Stern enzyme cleanser is phenomenal. It's a granule, but when you mix it with water, it becomes a foam actually. And it gives you such a good cleanse. What I like about her enzyme cleanser, it has vitamin C in it. So again, because of my concern about pigmentation and discoloration, I tend to go towards products that will lighten my skin and really target the pigmentation. So the enzyme cleanser is, I would use it maybe once or twice. Start off by using it once a week. The other exfoliant that I use is the Dr. Gross's peel pads. So it's a 2-for-1. No, not 2-for-1, sorry, step 1 and step 2. And I'm going to use this one to show everybody how to use it. And it, again, this is made for all skin types. So it's for sensitive skin.
He does make 3 different variants for gentle, universal, and extra strength, but the universal are great when you work your way up to them.
Right.
And the Sturm is the physical exfoliant. This is a chemical exfoliant.
Absolutely. And this is for anti-aging. And the other one that I've used now for many years is the Dr. Sabag Deep Exfoliating mask, and it has lactic acid, it has azelaic acid, and also a little bit of lactic acid as well. That's the first ingredients, and this is the one that I use on my hands. So you can see that I really use this mask quite frequently. Okay, so with the Dr. Gross's Alpha Beta Peel Pads, the first one is to exfoliate and smooth. So I love this. It comes in a little square. You put it onto your face. I do not use it around my eyes at all, around my mouth, my nose. I take it down to my... You can even use
these if you have redness in the skin.
Yes, yes, you can.
Sensitive, yeah.
I use it on my neck. I always take it down to my chest. See, as I mentioned, I'm sensitive, and then I do use it on my hands when I'm not using the Dr. Sabag exfoliant. And I always go behind my ears and in the back of my neck too. This is where we can expire. And sometimes you do get the white heads and black heads. So that's number one. Then I wait about a few minutes. Just cool, pat my skin off. And then I go to the neutralizer, which is really important because this step neutralizes the alpha beta that you just put on. So just going to take it. And a little tip about these pads. I also use it on my elbows, on the back of my arms. Sometimes I use it on my backside because
and now they have the body ones.
They have the body ones now,
yeah.
Which are amazing, right? So, okay, perfect. Okay, this is so exciting. Okay, let me see.
So now we're going to do a mask.
Yeah.
So you have the stir right in front of you there.
I do. Let me just move that aside. Dr. Barbara Sturm's mask. Brilliant. So brilliant. It really nourishes the skin. It hydrates the skin. You could use this every night. You could also treat it as an overnight mask. It's in a cream formulation. This is my new jar. It comes with this magnificent brush that I use. I also, remember this? Sometimes what I do is I put some on here, and that way it controls how much you use. I'm going to show you a little tip. And this one, you can treat it as gomage, so you can leave it on and then you can just sort of circular remove it like a gomage mask and leave, don't rinse it off, but just leave the mask on and go to sleep with it. So it's a Dr. Sturm face mask. She also does a clarifying mask, which is brilliant. It just targets all the oils as well. But for me, I'm looking for anti-aging, I'm looking for brightening, I'm looking for nourishment. And I mean, I've fallen so in love with this mask. What I sometimes recommend to clients is Dr. Sturm makes these amazing serums. There's the lifting serum, there is the anti-aging serum, and the night serum. And you can put some drops, and this is where I use this palette. You can add your drops to it and mix it together. Do you have any?
Serum?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thank you.
My
Sorry.
pleasure.
I left mine at home. But the reason I like this is I do mix serums on it. I'm a mixologist. Nobody knew that. I'm sharing that with you. But I mix it on this palette, and that way I can control. Wow, look at you. Super anti-aging. Yes. And then I'll show you what I do. Perfect.
Do you want calming or?
Yeah, let's do calming.
We're adding in here, Celine, so you can type super anti-aging serum by Sturm and
the
Sturm calming.
So I'll mix it together. You don't know how this relaxes me at night.
And the brushes now come with the Sturm masks,
they do.
right? Yeah, sorry,
they do.
I missed that.
And so I will, and you can even put this underneath your eye.
This is the Barbara Sturm face mask.
Around your mouth, your forehead. So because I mixed in these, the serums, I would go to sleep with this mask on because it's like gold. You can even go over your mouth with them. And even my ears. So I started to take care of my ears quite some time ago, and I'm very proud of them. They've, the ears as well don't have glands, so they tend to lose their collagen, and you know, great things happen, like they sag and they wrinkle. And I'm proud to say, if you take care of them, you'll be able to maintain a youthful lobe.
Yeah.
Okay. So with the brush, it's amazing. And this way it'll give you longevity of the mask, but the brush will help you just evenly put it on. Wow, I love that. And if you have any left off, you can see I didn't use that much, but you can always put it on your hands as well. I'm just going to keep putting it on my face. So you have choices here. You could leave it on for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. This could be morning. This could be AM, PM. It's totally up to you. A lot of times in the morning when I wake up, I just feel I'd like to, you know, refresh my skin, nourish it. So I give myself a mask in the morning, but this can be done at night. This can also be an overnight mask because I've mixed in the serums. You don't need to mix in the serums, but, or you can mix in any serums that you have. It will give you sort of dual results with it.
We have someone on, Deanna, who is European and said ear care is so important.
Yes.
We say neck, ears, and hands will tell your age.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I don't know if you can see my ears, but my holes have closed up, but I'm very proud of them. Okay. So now we're going to say it's 15 minutes and we're going to say, you know, good night, but I'm not going anywhere.
It'll be like a cooking show. So
yes.
We'll just have the food ready in the oven.
That's it.
Right?
That's it. Okay. So now I'm going to, let's say the 15 minutes have passed by. This mask does not dry. It doesn't harden. It will absorb into your skin, and so that's what I meant by it'll absorb into your skin. So this is a gommage, the circular motion, and what it does, it just lifts off the topical layer, but it'll allow what's absorbed underneath the top skin to come off. Oh, it's so nice. You have to try this, everyone. You really do. And I really take good care and address my mouth area. Actually, I'm going to use the lip scrub now.
Great.
So our lip scrub, I use this every day, and it has shea butter. It's a G Beauty lip scrub. It has shea butter and it has rice bran. And the rice bran exfoliates and the shea butter nourishes and hydrates the lips. So you do not need very much, just a little bit. And we sell these spatulas as well. But I'm just going to take some, and I do it every day in the morning, because I tend to breathe through my mouth, and then my mouth gets really dry during the night. So I like to do it in the morning.
The lip scrub is great for everyone.
It is.
My boyfriend uses it. Like everybody's lips are dry.
And you feel like you're on an island right now. I love that smell. Okay, so I'm going to.
Would you like sponges?
Sponges. Okay, I love this. I feel like I'm a magician. Okay.
Deanna, we will definitely be using the gold bar soon, not to worry.
So the gold bar, just gonna, I've been using it now for 6 years. And before we put our seal on it, I was using it for, I would say, a good 6 months, because I wanted to make sure that it did deliver what the purpose was. And I use mine every day. Now, this is something as I said, with the mask, you don't have to do it every night. You can do it once a week. The Gold Bar, you can do 3 times a week or twice a week. I like doing mine.
And with the lip scrub, Miriam, someone's asking, you use it on the edge of your mouth, like you went all over?
I went on top here, inside the inner corners, because we tend to go dry there, and underneath my lip and on my lip, right there.
It brought so much color to your lips as well, like all the blood flow.
Isn't that pretty? And they feel plump.
Yeah.
It does, it feels plump.
What can I get you next? Do you have the lip balm?
Okay, I think I will. Usually I leave that for the final and I'll come back to that, but you know, with the talking, sometimes your lips get a little dry. So this is the G Beauty Smoothing Lip Balm, which is Natalie's #1 go-to. It's all the G's go-to, and it does have shea butter in it as well. And you put it on. Wow, that's amazing. It really hydrates your lips for you. Okay, so next,
Mist.
I'm going to mist.
I'll take this from you.
Perfect. I'll probably come back to that to mix my.
No problem. Oh.
So there are 2 mists that, or we have 2 or 3 mists. We have the Dr. Gross mist.
Yep.
We have Dr. Sturm's mist, and we have Empara. Empara is
made with African botanicals.
It is. It's made. I'm just like, I just took myself to an island right now, because when I use Empara, I feel I'm not in North America at all. And in the mist, this mist has zinc. It has magnesium. It has, I think it's not cocoa butter, but it's mango. So when you spray it on, it's really nourishing your skin. And because I did the exfoliant, the mask, it's important to replenish the moisture in your skin. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. So yummy. And then again, a massage in there. Okay.
Empara is a semi-new brand to GBA. We did an Instagram live with the founder, Zohu Ado, and it's such a beautiful brand, also really created out of necessity.
Absolutely.
And we're very proud to carry it.
Yes. Okay, let's do.
Now we are at serum.
The serum. I need my little tray.
Sure.
Okay, my tray. This tray really comes in handy not only for makeup, but also for skincare, because it allows me, instead of like dropping it on my face and it's going all over, and I do a lot of mixing. Wow, there's that glow. So this is exactly the goal. And it for me, it's a daily goal. You know, some days when you're under a lot of stress, or you've been outside and it's really cold, or you're in the house because, you know, we're all working from our home base, your skin tends to get dry and dehydrated, and sometimes it becomes dull. So every day it's a new goal. I love it. But we have to have our long-term goal. Okay, so with my serums and my Gold Bar, the Gold Bar, I always, I wouldn't use it on my skin without putting a serum on it, because it really provides, the serum will provide a nice glide, and it will be able for you to maneuver the device much more effectively. So I'm going to put on, we have the Agent Nature Ageless Face Serum, which is a very, very hydrating serum to put on. We have that one. Sorry. I have in the past, I guess it would be 9 years, I've been mixing the Supreme Maintenance, which is another name for it is youth serum because of the resveratrol in it. And then there is the Rose de Vie Rose Oil Serum, and the Serum Repair, which is collagen and hyaluronic first and then collagen. And I always like to mix the three together, and I use it on my skin with the Gold Bar. But today I'm going to use the Agent Nature. So I'm just going to put 2 drops on there. Can you see that? Okay, perfect. And I mean, I'm a very oily person when I'm finished. But believe it or not, it absorbs into my skin and there's no transferring on my pillow. So I obviously need it. Can you see that?
Amazing.
Wow. Okay.
You're gonna mix.
I can mix that too. Do you want to mix that?
Yeah.
Because my hands are a little.
No problem. So we're just gonna add on top the youth serum. Do you want to do serum repair?
I'll do serum repair.
And serum repair. So
Okay.
both of these 2 serums, they do not have the oil, so they will mix beautifully with any oil,
right.
like the Agent or the Rose de Vie.
Right.
These are the active ingredients. And that's these
2,
3
yeah.
all together.
But these 2 do not have the oil. Oh, what I'm using now, yes. And so I would take this down to my chest too, the serums, my neck. Really important, and I'm going to talk about when I show you my neck, is the collarbone too, to always ensure that you are putting serums and creams. The Gold Bar. We've had this at G Beauty now for 5 years, and as I said, I road tested it for about 6 months to a year. And what it does is, it's not surgery, but it really has helped me in terms of contouring my skin. It helps with the stimulation. It helps with, with the muscles, and it also helps. Did I say circulation? I did. Okay.
But energizes, like
It
that's
energizes.
what I really find. It energizes the
It really,
cell.
really does. So I find that I do use it every day, and it has really helped me. I've seen the difference, and it has 67 pulses in a minute. So 6,000 pulses in a minute. I mean, I think with that, it's got to do something to your muscles, right? So I start here, and I always work up, and then on this side. So it really does. I would work it wherever you feel that you would like the muscles to, any areas that you feel that there are lines that you'd like to work, and also in any of the areas that you would like some lymphatic draining and some contouring. So, and then I take it across my mouth. I even use it on my mouth. And then I work up. So it's about working up and out. And I always pull my ear, if you can see what I'm doing there, because a lot of times if you do not move this area here, it tends to, the lines tend to sort of gather there, and I have to say there's no gathering there. So I have to attribute it to this device, the Gold Bar. And then I'll go, so it's all about scooping and sculpting. And then I turn it to the side, and I go along my jawline. And then underneath my eye, in my eyelid. Although this is a delicate area, I don't apply it too heavily, but a little bit of a light movement. And then I go across. When I started to use this, my tension, I hold my tension a lot in my forehead, And when I first started it, it was so painful. And now over the years, sometimes it gets painful in here because the tension, but this really helps release it. And for anybody that suffers with, I think it's TMJ, is it? The jaw
a lot, yeah.
Yeah, this has really helped me. I really clench my teeth. I actually wear a night guard. I don't know if it's a lot of information I'm telling everybody.
It's amazing.
But
It's
I wear
real.
a night guard. So I tend to go there. It's painful and
teeth,
I grind my teeth. So I use this. I mean, I cannot believe how it really sculpts my jawline. And it's really has helped my jowls. So I'm always moving up and out. And the pulses, you can feel it. It's a very relaxed feeling.
How long will you use the gold bar generally?
About 3 minutes.
Yeah. It's also nice if you're watching a show like in bed or on the couch.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So do you see these horizontal lines? You know, the key is you go up on your neck, but behind here you go down. And what I've started to do is I've started to work into the neck, the lines. I've started to work into the horizontal lines. So you see what I'm doing? And what that does, it just shakes up the skin and says, you know what? You're not staying here, you're going. And it's really helped me underneath my chin. There we go. Okay, perfect.
Now we are moving into moisturizer.
Okay, because it's winter and, you know, I've said that we're dry, you know, we need the moisture. I like, for me in the winter, I like a heavier cream, almost like a balmy kind of feeling. So I have 3 options. The Triple Lipid Restore is so moist. I know I can't even talk about it, right?
It's one of our best sellers in Canada.
It is.
Because it really gives,
you can see I use it a lot.
For someone with a dry skin, it's really what you need.
Absolutely. So I am going to do the Triple Lipid, but we also have Sunday Riley's Ice, and that is a very balm-like consistency, and the ceridiums in it is ceramide, sorry, is so nourishing to the skin. Again, I use that one as well. And of course, the Dr. Sabag Night Secret, which is a nice cream, nighttime cream. As you can see, I use that one. Okay, so let me get out my little spatula again. Just take a little pepit on the.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to put it on my neck because I'm a true believer and I've seen the results of using neck creams. And so at this point here, I'm just going to really close my eyes. I do. And it's so good.
The technology behind the Triple Lipid is that it goes layer by layer in the skin to replenish hydration and to nourish. It's incredible for anybody that likes the feeling of a thick cream. I don't know how you would describe it, but it's not as thick as a balm, but it gives you the moisture.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Great. These are like balm-like feelings for me, and they're not. It's not like. Sorry, go ahead.
Anybody that skis or is, you know, like snowboards, all of that, it really protects the skin.
So I just take a moment and just massage it into my skin. Wow, that felt good. Okay, now we're going to move into our eyes.
Yeah.
So this is where I put on the new lash and as well the new brow. So I just take the applicator. I can't see that part.
So I can get you a compact.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, perfect, thank you. Another great thing. Eyesight. Okay, so I just look down, I put it on top of my base on top, and that's it. And I cannot believe how my lashes have grown. And it has the ingredients, they're peptides, it's protein and vitamins. So
biotin,
biotin, right? And vitamin B?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. The new brow has a brush like applicator, and so I just brush up. And this has really helped me because I probably even wouldn't have this much hair if it wasn't for it. Okay. Now, the eye. So the eye area, very, very sensitive, very fine, no pulling. You know, I spend some time, I actually use this finger here and I put it on. And I'll show you, I'll go through the demonstration with you. I'm going to use Agent Nature eye serum. It has cucumber, chamomile, and caffeine, and it is so soothing, and the scent. So at night I try to really look for products that will relax my skin, nourish my skin, hydrate my skin, replenish my skin. So I look for products that will give me those results. You just need a little bit. I'm going to use my finger. It's so cooling, and the cucumber. And then I always take it up to on top of my top lip, on my eye bone, and I go into circular motion, but no pulling. It's the patting. Feels so good. And of course, you know, I alternate with Agent Nature. I use AGEI by SkinCeuticals. I use Dr. Sturm's eye cream, which is also very nourishing. Dr. Sabag's eye serum. So, you know, it's really about listening to what your skin needs that day, just the same way as you listen to your body when, you know, you've eaten something or you want to eat something, you go, okay, I know what to prepare for you. It's the same for your skin. You know, it's like some days, you know, you don't need certain ingredients, but some days you really do.
I know you put on lip balm, but if you wanted to just show.
Yes. So before I go to sleep, I need to do my neck, right?
Yep, we have that too.
Okay, perfect.
Whatever you want to do first.
Okay, I'll do the lips first. So antioxidant lip repair has vitamin E in it. It really helps nourish the lips. So I just use a little dab and I work it on top of and I do this morning and night.
And what's different is that the lip repair by SkinCeuticals is really like skincare for the lips,
It
where
is.
the smoothing lip balm is more of that balm for the lips, the hydrator.
It's an antioxidant for the lips. I work it into my lips. Love it. And then I'll go and use the smoothing lip balm.
You can see how much the gold bars lifted your cheekbones, like popped.
Your cheekbone. Oh yeah, you can see that. Yeah. And my jaw, that's where I really have found the difference, is in my jaw on that.
Now we are going to neck and hands.
Yes. So, as I said, I know, and you know, of course, when you're using your product, bring it down to your neck or your serums. But for me, the neck, you know, is very important as you age. It does lose its elasticity, it, you know, it loses the collagen, and it's really important that we're always feeding it topically and massaging it, and for the skin not to get dehydrated or dry, because that's when it gets really crepey and it loses it loses the elasticity in it. And I have, in the past, I think about 8 years, I've been using the Neck Lift by Dr. Sabag, which I swear by it. It really has made a difference in my neck. But about a few years ago, Dr. Gross came out with the neck emulsion, and I actually use both. So this is more in a serum formulation.
It's thinner.
It's thinner. So it's a great product for, if you were going to introduce yourself to a neck cream, I highly recommend this. This has ferulic in it and retinol. So it hydrates, and it also gives you that exfoliation through the retinol. Dr. Sabag's does not have retinol in it. So if you are leaning towards not using retinol, then I would definitely recommend the Neck Lift. Okay, so I'm just going to dab, dab, dab. And I go behind my ears. And I go, I push this back, but it's a whole story about my hair, so I can't, but I do the tops of my ears. And then
for anyone asking, for the antioxidant lip repair, we get the inventory very quickly. So the best thing to do is put your email in the notify me when back in stock box. And as soon as it comes in, you will be the first to notify. When Miriam mentioned retinol, it's that the neck emulsion has ferulic acid and retinol in it, so it exfoliates. It's great for texture. It also has Kybella, which is incredible to help with any fat deposits and water retention. And then the Neck Lift is much more hydrating and nourishing and smoothing, so really good if you have dehydration.
So, as I said, work up. Always remember to go underneath your chin, really important. I go underneath my ears, my earlobes. I go down, and at night, I go behind my neck as well. Very important next step. Don't forget your collarbone, because the skin is very fine there, and when the lines start setting in, it really is difficult to smooth it out. So start now, and everything matters. So just always remember, work it down and out. And of course, your décolleté. And with the Dr. Sabag Neck Lift, again, you just need that much. And I do use both together. It's like silk. And I go down to my décolleté and along my jawline. Okay.
We have some questions about dark circles in the eyes. So
Sure.
Miriam used the Ageless Eye Serum from Agent Nature, which is excellent, but also the Dr. Sabag Youth Serum that Miriam used. This is excellent to put as well under the eyes before the eye serum. This has 91% active ingredients, so excellent for thickening the skin, circulation, resveratrol, like Miriam mentioned.
And I'll tell you the importance about resveratrol is we produce that naturally in our skin, and what that does, it keeps our muscles together. And God forbid if we don't have it and we don't produce it, our muscles will collapse and we wouldn't be able to move. So with that in mind, that's done internally. So topically, also SkinCeuticals has
resveratrol as a serum.
Sorry.
It's called resveratrol VE.
Right, as a serum, which is amazing to use as well, because it's the nickname for it is youth serum, and the nickname on, or the other name on here is youth serum. So it's really important because it builds the muscles and the collagen up in your skin. It's an antioxidant, so it's always protecting you even while you're sleeping. So this can be applied underneath your eye, which I do many, many times, like all over my face and my neck. It's an amazing product to use. It will help with dark circles. The eye serum helps with dark circles. Dr. Goldfaden has a eye cream called Bright Eyes that will assist with dark circles as well. Dr. Sturm. The majority of our eye creams because it's something we all have is dark. Yeah, we struggle with dark circles. And, but I will tell you, you can see they're in good condition, and it's because I've been treating it, and I also been using the gold bar, or if you use the gua sha, use it under there, because we got to break up the dark party. We just have to say, you got to go.
The Sturm brightening
Yeah.
serum is also nice
To use underneath,
yeah.
or the anti-aging one is very important to use underneath. So all of the products that we have are safe to use, that I use today, are safe to use underneath your eyes. Yeah. Okay.
So now we have your hands and your body, and we're about an hour in.
Okay, perfect, perfect. So with my hands, I love them. They're honestly, they're in amazing condition, you know, for somebody in my age group. And so what I do, and what I have been doing, you can do it once a week. You don't have to do it overnight. You can do it during the day. I use Dr. Sabag's deep exfoliating mask because it helps with the lactic acid, helps brighten the pigmentation. And I used to have a lot of pigmentation on my hands. So it's kind of like, you know, I'm dancing for joy, because I've really worked on my chest, my hands, my face, and it has improved. So it's just like, check, 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 you know, everything that you're doing has a good result to it. So a great treatment is to use the deep exfoliating mask on your hands first, or you can use the peel pads on it. You can use the enzyme cleanser to help in terms of lighten and exfoliate the hands, which is a great way to just prep it. And I also do the knuckles, and I do the tops of my fingers here. We also, when we reopen, we have an amazing hands-on treatment with microneedling. It's I mean,
yeah, transformative.
It's transformative, right? So I've explained the mask, but I always keep, you can see, I keep the Dr. Sabag high maintenance hand cream near close by. Dr. Sturm came out with her super anti-aging hand cream. It's also, it has a beautiful light texture to it. So it dries within moments, and hands to heart. So I will use the Dr. Sturm.
And it's worth having, you know, a hand cream in your car, in your purse, at your desk, everywhere, because those are, you know,
well, with sanitizing your hands now, you know, we need to nourish them as well. So I go into the inner parts of my fingers. I really work it. And this is where you could also apply the SkinCeuticals resveratrol on. You can put that on first because it does build the collagen, and then you can put your hand cream on top of it. Okay.
Last but not least.
Yeah, wow, I just need a little cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
We have such good questions, and like I said last time, we'll definitely be back, and we're
I'm coming back. Yeah, I'm coming back.
Creating more segments. You know, next we'll do your morning routine, but then we can do even, you know, more zoomed in.
Yeah, my eyes, my lips. Exactly. I would love to do like my hands, my elbows, my arms, to show you what I've done. But sorry, I'm not used to speaking so late at night. I'm running out of my voice. Where's it going? Where's it going? Okay. This is something that is, I don't know, I'm hoping that people recognize the importance of dry brushing. Again, it really does stimulate your cells. It helps with circulation. It helps with your lymphatic. It helps with your cellulite. It's just amazing. And I will tell you, you know, I used to always put cream on, and I didn't dry brush. And then a few years ago, I thought, oh, you know, my skin looks kind of alligator, especially my legs. And I couldn't understand it because, you know, I'm applying all these creams and all these serums, and this is what removed it. It's shocking. It's shocking what it can do. Plus, it just makes you feel much more elongated. And again, it really removes all the dry skin that you have on your body in the summer or in the winter. I use it on my ankles. I use it on my knees. I use it on my backside and up on my legs, even around my stomach. It's amazing. Your elbows, the back of your arms. So definitely do invest into a dry brush. This is by Goop, and we have
Trina
it.
calls it an alarm clock for your body.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Good. That's smart. That's
and you
smart.
definitely want to use it dry. We get asked a lot about that. So you want to do it before the shower, never after. You don't want the skin to be like moist or moisturized.
No.
It won't have the right effect.
No. You ready to come to a vacation with me? That's how I feel when I put on the Impara body cream. So in here, it has coconut, it has mango, and the coconut really nourishes the skin. And you can see I use it a lot. It's just such a beautiful light cream to put on. I'm sure you can't see. It's almost like a gel, and it turns into an oil.
This is one of our best sellers.
It is.
Yeah.
And I don't know, you can smell the coconut and you can smell the mango. It's yummy. It's yummy. We have a few body creams. We have body serums. We have Dr. Sabag's Supreme Body. We have Agent Nature Body. We have Dr. Barbara Sturm. Mm-hmm.
If you dry brush every day.
No, sorry. I dry brush 3 times a week. Yeah.
And for how long? Like, I guess.
I do my whole body. And as I said, like on the nights that I know I'm going to dry brush, I might not do a mask on my face because I want to really just focus on that. So I usually, with everything all the steps that I do, it takes me between 20 minutes and a half hour because I take my time, and you don't want to rush this. You really want to take away, all the fluids that's in your body. You want to make sure that you're not scratching yourself. You want to make sure that you're moving it in the right circular motion. So maybe I'll time it and let you know next time. Good point. I like that.
And I want to share the next masterclass Miriam is hosting is on February the 10th. And that is going to be all about how Miriam unwinds and gets ready for bed and all of your nighttime rituals.
Mm-hmm.
We will focus on skincare, but also how you use your essential oils and your tea. And that is going to be next month, which is really exciting.
Yeah. Do you think I made it to the Olympics? I do. Like, it's pretty good, and it feels amazing, and it doesn't feel heavy, although there are many steps I took with serums and creams, but it feels so good, and I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change anything.
Carm's giving you a gold medal.
Who?
Carm Sivers.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
For the dry brush, if someone is asking, you always want to work upwards towards the heart. You want to bring the flow upwards, and you want to avoid the face.
Yes. Oh, no face or the neck. Yeah. No, any areas that I don't do my chest. What I will bring onto my chest is the Dr. Barbara Sturm Enzyme Cleanser because my skin is very thin there. Mm-hmm. So I tend not to bring anything with a bristle.
Amazing.
Okay, thank you so
Incredible.
much, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. We had some incredible
fun.
questions. I know Celine was answering them all, but like we said earlier, we will have a link. We're going to Instagram it and email it to you with everything that Miriam used today.
Absolutely.
But hopefully you learned as Miriam went through, and everything is available on gbeauty.com. We will be back next month.
And, when you do a purchase, you get a handwritten note from me.
Yes.
And some great samples, and book a virtual.
Yes.
Reach out to us.
Exactly. To reiterate,
we're here to help.
Exactly. We offer complimentary virtual consultations with the G Beauty team expert. So for Canada, you can email virtual@gbeauty.com, and for the US, email hello@gbeauty.com. We will take care of you. Retinol, we're getting a lot of questions about retinol. Miriam didn't use a specific retinol serum today. We had products that contained retinol, like the neck emulsion. We used other acids, like in the peel pads from Dr. Gross, salicylic, lactic, glycolic, but we'll make sure to talk more about retinol and how you use it in upcoming masterclasses. Absolutely.
And if you you don't lean towards retinol, there's a product by SkinCeutical called Retexturizer Activator that does an exfoliation, and it's pregnancy safe. So it's something that can be supplemented instead of using retinol, but we'll do, I mean, you know, inviting me back the second time means that I'm here. So I'm here. I'm having a good time, and, you know, thank you for helping me through. I feel more relaxed than I did the first time. And I know by the 100th time, there'll be no stopping me. Like, I'll be asking Jerry Seinfeld to move over.
And this will be posted and shared on YouTube, just like Miriam's original masterclass, the makeup masterclass. That's on our YouTube channel if you search G Beauty. And this will be up hopefully by the end of the day today or tomorrow. Thank you all so much.
I really appreciate you all, and I'm so humbled by you. Thank you.
We'll see you guys soon.